Cube 93, what up? It is DJ Super Sam backstage live at the Gorge 2013 with my guy Wale though. What's good?
What's good?
All right, you got to tell me, man. Like, so you get off the airplane, right? And they like, yo, you're going to Seattle. And the next thing you know, 2.5 hours later, you're still riding in a freaking car, man. What's going on in your mind?
I thought I was gonna be in the town, man. This wasn't what I was expecting, but it's a nice little scenic area.
Yeah, we definitely, glad to have you out here, man. And, we definitely glad to have you run through your joints. Talk about, that transformation, obviously from the first album, to the second album, and then moving on to, the end of June to The Gifted, man.
Right now, this is the hustle time right now. This is where, I'm letting everybody know about this event that I got called The Gifted that will be held June 25, in your local speaker. I'm just trying to bring attention to this situation right now, and this is a good way for me to do it. Come see the people real quick and go to a couple summer jams and stuff.
And I know one of the things that just transpired, I'm checking my email the other day, and it's all in bold print. Wale, remix, Rihanna, you know what I mean? Talk about how that came about.
I'm just fortunate enough, for her to want to work with me, you know what I'm saying, because she's obviously one of the biggest pop stars of our generation, and she liked the record, she said it spoke to her. So, we built our friendship around that, and, we just been cool ever since. We real good homies. And
then speaking of the friendship, I mean, you get all these blogs, man, and they want to say this and they want to say that, and why they do this, and how are you able to, keep that separate, man? Because you guys are good friends, but there's always going to be some people that want to, kind of tie you together, or tie you with this certain person. How are you able to separate that and just keep it moving, man?
I mean, it's just those people are just those people. You know what I'm saying? We all in this industry, we all know how the game can be and how sick individuals could be. So, it's a part of the game. Any female that I stand next to, they're going to associate with me, and vice versa.
But you definitely got the whole family thing going on in the whole MMG, man. Talk about the family, man, and what can we expect, from MMG, your side and moving forward.
Well, after The Gifted drops June 25th, we got Self-Made Volume 3 dropping. Dream Chasers 3 drops shortly after that. Rocky Fresh and Styley both got albums on the way. And obviously Rose got his album dropping in the fourth quarter.
Now, let's get into some personal Wale, man. We're not getting too personal. If Wale wasn't, dropping records, if Wale wasn't doing the whole rap thing, the whole MC thing, what could we find Wale doing? Would he be on somebody's football field, running touchdowns? Would he be on somebody's basketball court? I know you're a big basketball head, man.
Man, I think I'd be playing ball somewhere, playing football somewhere, but who knows? Maybe I'd have been an agent, producer, A&R, whatever. I'm into the arts a little bit, so that might have been a lane for me.
If you was playing ball, who would you be playing for?
Seahawks.
Good answer. We still mad up here, because we ain't get our Sonics back. We was like this close, man.
They stole y'all thunder.
And you know what I mean? They just keep giving it to us, man. So that's definitely Hater Nation. I know you're a big sneakerhead, man. Talk about your love for sneakers, man, and how that's going.
I always been in the shoes ever since I was a little kid. So that just a part of me that never left into adulthood. I like what I like. I rock what I like, and I got a pretty good collection. I don't really know how many I got. Got a few though.
As far as like endorsements, who would you have no problem like, yo, if this company coming to me, I'm definitely endorsing that. And and then also on the flip side of that, if company B say, yo, Wale, we want to give you these shoes.
It's all about what they ready to do for my vision for like the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody could give me. I've already probably turned down like 1.5 collectively in shoe deals because they weren't really the way I wanted to. It's not really about who. It's just a matter of what they trying to do. Like I might be wanting to donate. The Boys and Girls Club every 3 months, or I might want to sponsor a couple AAU teams, or I might want to sponsor a couple of high schools, or I might want to have a block party or basketball tournaments, or I might have a bigger vision than just wearing a shoe. So it boils down to more than like who, and more so what they willing to do.
Self-plug here. I got an AAU team, so we can talk after the interview. I said self-plug. So definitely, man, I love to hear about you giving back to the community, man. But, obviously today you're here to give to the people, man. You're here to rock the stage, man. And I know it's a trite question. I know you have to answer it, everywhere you go. But, what can the people of Seattle expect when Wale hits that Summer Jam stage today?
hopefully we got a good connection. I ain't really touched the stage in a while. I kind of feel like my Seattle soul is still in Seattle. I thought I was gonna be in Seattle. I am somewhere further away, but hopefully they brought that town energy. They brought it out. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of friends out here.
Well, we definitely, we just bust everybody over, so it's definitely all good. If you say it's Seattle in the building, you're definitely gonna get a huge response.
Yeah, home team and all that. Shout out my home team, crew, Crawford and Ant and all of them, Tony Roten and all them. Nate, all them, Nate Burleson, Nate Robinson, man, Peyton Seaver. There's a lot of love I get in Seattle. So shout out to everybody.
So while they say home team, he ain't just, you know what I mean? He is tied into Seattle when he says that name, home team, man. Definitely repping for everybody. Getting back to your hometown of D.C., do you ever feel like, you know what I mean? Like, how often do you get back home and then, do you try to get back there so you can stay connected with the hometown,
Yeah, I take a couple of guys off the street, you know what I'm saying, and give them opportunities to get in the music industry too. Like, I'm all about, doing better and bettering yourself and trying to feed the community, in a positive manner. So I'm always giving back to D.C.
Now, speaking of the community, man, and I know you got to get ready for the show, so I'm gonna leave you with one final question, man. Like I said, speaking of the community, if somebody was trying to get involved into rap, first of all, I'm going to ask you, what advice would you give them? And then second part of that question, no matter what somebody's getting into, in order to be successful, what advice will Wale give them, straight from the horse's mouth?
You got to invest in yourself for real. Like, it's real out here when it comes to, like, putting up your own money and, having a vision and following it all the way through. So that's my best advice, like instead of getting them new J's you thought you was gonna get, or getting that new S-Class or whatever you was trying to get, like if you're not there yet and that's what you really want to do, you need to reevaluate.
Even the Concords, we can't get the Concords.
No Concords, no Concords. You got to record.
There it is, man. Wale about to hit this Summer Jam stage, man. Again, the album, The Gifted, June 25th. Can't wait to see you out there, Playboy. Thank you for doing this for us.
Much love, 206.
Cube 93.